We up and close today. I got this little thing around my neck. It allows me to walk and talk without having no hands. So it's around my neck. It's pretty nice. So that's why we're up and close today. Uh, so so I wanted to talk about something. And the thing that I wanted to speak about is you guys are out there in the world, in your own habitat, wherever you're at, arguing. What is you arguing about? I don't understand. This is why the knowledge was taken from man, okay, and spread it abroad, put away, so that you can access this knowledge, this information, because that's all you guys want to do is argue and bicker over it. So there are people in different places of the world.
Oh, no, no, you're fine.
So yeah, there are different people in different places of the world, and I'm kind of like, you know, held back, baffled at what I'm seeing and hearing, and I'm like, you guys are actually really going to argue with each other and fight over whose knowledge it was, who's the best, who's not the best, who's doing it the best. Okay, so I'm speaking specifically about the information that's that's being put out there. Um, some people, some of y'all think that you have a right to do whatever you want to do with the knowledge that you have, which is all well and fine. But I've shared with you guys in so many of my videos in the past that you are responsible for the knowledge that you put out there to others. Being responsible means taking what you have, what you stole, or what was given, or however you receive it, you perceive it, wherever it's come from. It's up to you to be responsible with that information. And so far, I don't see a lot of people that's being responsible with the however you got it. So people all over the world, different places, different, excuse me, in different time zones, you're not supposed to argue. That's one thing about it. One thing for certain. We know that the supreme power that we speak about, everyone speaks about, is not the author of your bullcrap. All the arguing, all the bickering, and all the fighting, and all the putting down. It don't matter if you consider yourself righteous or not righteous.
How you doing?
You're out there still slaying and killing people with the words that you speak.
$7.90. Would you like a bag?
Hey, I appreciate it the next time if you can hand me my cash back instead of putting it on the counter.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, like I was sharing with you, and I'm a little distracted here because I'm actually getting some good food and stuff like that. But what I wanted to like let you guys know is like your words that you speak. You know those words have power. I don't care if you're just jugging, joking, whatever. The words that you speak, the choices of those or whatever words that you speak has that kind of power to either bring life or bring death. Okay? Now, regardless if someone is actually, deserving of your tongue lashings or not, the fact that you actually started tongue lashing puts you in a position of lashing. And however it may seem, those lashings can actually kill, destroy, cause hurt and harm to the ones that surround you. So it is within my suggestion to you that set yourself free or either work together. That means no more talking against the next person, and because you guys ain't doing nothing different than the generations before you. You're doing nothing different than the generations and the people that were before you. You're doing the exact same thing that they were doing. And to me, that's a bad representation. I mean, you guys think you got some knowledge, some profound knowledge, some out of the way, out of the ordinary information and stuff like that. You don't even have half of it. Hey, you enjoy the rest of your day. So I think what everybody needs to understand is there is a way difference from where you live at, where you're from, what you're doing, how you occupy your time. Oh my goodness. All right. So here's what I'm about to do. I'm about to take this thing off of here real quick. Take my phone off of this thing so that it don't be right up on my face anymore while I'm actually trying to talk to some of y'all. All right. Like before, when I wanted to go walk around the store and I wanted to shop and get the items that I really, really needed. So this is what I use. I ordered it in the mail. You know, I'm good for ordering them little doohinkies and stuff like that in the mail. You know, little get your gadgets and stuff like that. So it's it works for me. I like it. So hey. Okay, so this is what I'm actually like really, really like. I'm kind of like I won't trying to figure out what's wrong with you guys and why you guys allowing yourself to slip in the same that cannot get along with each other. Why is the tongue lashing? And then I mean, really, when you look at the situation, some people maybe deserve the tongue lashing. Some people maybe deserve the mistreatment and the isolation and, you know, the outcasting. I don't know. But the thing is this right here. How do you go about dealing with it? How do you go about fixing it? Because right now, I don't see Babylon as the problem. I see y'all as the problem. And I'll say this to you because I say it to everybody. The origination of Babylon was a blessed nation. Brought their garbage, brought their trash with them, brought their baggage with them, you know? And that's how Babylon got the name Babylon. And that Babylon's going to be destroyed, got to come down, all that stuff that they say and they talk about. But we know that Babylon was blessed by God. So when God blesses something, you just can't come and just mess with it or tamper with it or undo it or, you know what I mean? You just can't do that. To fix Babylon or get Babylon where it should be at, maybe all the people should leave. And I don't think Babylon is so much as a geographical location anymore, because I think it's a mental state of mind. It's disappointing when I read, I look, I listen to some of the videos, some of the people's presentation, and see how they're utilizing the information that they have. Knowledge, you know, wanting to raise yourselves up higher than you should be. Universal law will give you a rude awakening and will also give you those rude answers that you're not ready for. So I just wanted to bring it to y'all's attention. What are you arguing for? What are you trying to tear each other down for? Where you at and what you doing? What you got? Where you at? What you doing with what you got? Now you know you're not going to be judged for being a homosexual, a thief, a robber, a rapist, a burglar, a person that cusses, a person that smokes cigarettes or whatever. You're not going to be judged based upon those things. Remember, those you was given forgiveness for those things already before the foundation of the world. You were forgiven for those things because it was known beforehand that mankind, the bloodline, the lineage of mankind was going to be involved in these things. You were already forgiven. That's the love of the Most High coming at you right there. But what you shall be judged for is, what did you do with that life force that I put inside of you? Who did you help? Who did you build up? How did you affect others in a good way? See, we think we know, we talk about only God can judge me. That's what people say. The statement is overrated. People use it too much. Some people, they went out in nature. They weren't supposed to do that. That wasn't their calling. But of course, you know what happens when you want something bad enough. You go after it. So you're actually or not fulfilling your calling. You know, you're invading on someone else's. You're invading on someone else's. Now we know in the olden days, when this one that called himself God used to anoint people to do certain things, whether it was preaching, teaching, healing, always, this God prepared the way for food. So, guess what? God puts it together where there's no conflict, no confusion, nothing. So if you're saying that you're supposed to go out into nature and teach people and help people and do all and all the other stuff that's going for you, you don't have to ask nobody for money. Even if you remember, he says, remember the lilies. The lilies don't have to want for. I don't think you guys are greedy. This universe is big enough and powerful enough to affect and touch everybody. But y'all out here fighting and bickering, you know, manifesting the works of the flesh. Greed being one of those. So I'm writing this video is hopefully that you guys will check yourselves. Don't nobody needs to check you, but you guys will, we'll start checking yourselves, man. You know what I mean? Because what you're doing and how you're carrying on, you shouldn't be like that. So I'm really basically I'm done with this video. Just wanted to share that with you guys, touch bases with you guys, and nudge you guys a little bit. Hey, get it together. All right, this is my video. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening, and not just hearing, but listening. Take care. I'm out. Well, I'm still here, trying to get my way up out of here. All right, let me see here.